We do. Steps slide with the strobe light flash. Girl on the wall, seeing sweat dripping fast. She flicks so fly in the VIP lane. We move, say she married to the base. No rules, just vibes tonight. Left foot, right foot, feeling so right. DJ say don't stop that track. 10 minutes, you can't turn back. I'm gonna make you dance. Till you know where you come back. Still gonna stay. I'm gonna make you dance. Let the river ride. When the lights go down, we electrify. Slow motion, body sway. Every move got something to say. Heart beating with the drum. DJ whisper. Here it comes. I'm gonna make you dance. I'm gonna make you dance. I'm gonna make you dance. Don't stop. Don't stop. Hands in the air, no coming down. Whole damn room when the beat go pound. I'm gonna make you. I'm gonna make you. I'm gonna make you dance. I'm gonna make you dance. Yeah. You still moving, ain't you? That's how you know. You still moving, ain't you? That's how you know. I'm gonna make you dance.
If there's anybody here, please give me a couple seconds. I will be with you. Denise, how are you doing? Christina, give me 1 second.
Let the beat breathe. Tonight, tonight, tonight. I see you moving in the neon glow. Sweat on your skin, let the rhythm flow. DJ spinning like it read your mind. Every heartbeat hitting right on time. Slow grind, then we speed it up. Glass half full, yeah, we fill that cup. Baseline knocking through the floor. When I look at you, I know for sure. When the beat drops low, don't fight that sound. Feel it in your chest, let it break you down. Close your eyes, lose control. Tonight we let the rhythm take our soul. Gonna make you dance till the sunrise breaks. Hands up, no chance that you're standing in place. I'm gonna make you move to the beat.
No, Melanie.
When the bass hits you, you ain't leaving here. I'm gonna make you dance all night, no rest. When that groove hit hard, you gon' feel it next. All night, no rest. When that groove hit hard, you gon' feel it next. Who run the floor? We do. Who want more? Who run the floor? We do. Who want more? We do. Two steps slide with the strobe light flash. Mirror on the wall, see the sweat drip fast. Shorty so fly in the VIP lane. Every move, say she married to the base. No rules, just vibes tonight. Left foot, right foot, feeling so right. DJ say don't stop that track. 10 minutes deep, can't turn back. I'm gonna make you dance till your legs give way. When the beat come back, you still begging to stay. I'm gonna make you dance. Let the river ride. When the lights go down, we electrify. Slow motion, body sway. Every move got something to say. Heart beating with the drum. DJ whisper. Here it comes. I'm gonna make you dance. I'm gonna make you dance. That's how you know. You still moving, ain't you? That's how you know. I'm gonna make you dance.
Hoping you're having a wonderful and fantastic afternoon wherever you are. Huge shout out to you. Let me give you the proper welcome here. Mm-hmm.
Acknowledge me.
Okay, I want to make sure it was up, but it's not loud enough, so it will be this time. Let me do this, and let me do this, and this time, make sure. And so let me start off by acknowledging Denise,
Acknowledge me.
Christina and Son,
Acknowledge me.
Melanie,
Acknowledge me.
Parasolo.
Acknowledge me.
Thank you guys so much for being here. And Christina says, hi, Manny. So yeah, give me a second here. Let me switch sides because my better half is on her way over. Yeah, she's gonna be getting up and down and all around. Not necessarily like that, but can you guys hear us okay? I got Tony sitting across from Manny right there.
Guys. Say hi. Say hi.
So I want to start off by saying this idea actually came from Christina and Son. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna send, let me do this. If Christina would like to, come right on up. I meant to send it to there. So yeah, Christina would like to. If she would like to come up, she is more than welcome. And what I want to share with you all is some paranormal stuff that we had that, yeah, I know, because I'm not using that. That's why I paused it. Some paranormal stuff that we had that I didn't really think nothing of it. Pam Syme, how are you doing, Pam?
Acknowledge me.
I didn't think nothing of it, but I figured I wanted to see what you guys think. And these videos go back a few years. The one video I was looking for on Christina, as a matter of fact, make sure you also go by and check out Christina's son, my sister there. Go by and check her out today. She uploaded one for Sinister Sunday. So make sure you go by and check that one out too. Melanie said, hi, Tony and Manny.
Hi.
So let me, and I purposely did not get that video yet because I wanted to do it, make sure everybody was here first before I grabbed it. So let me explain that. And let me go back here and put that back there. And so what I'm going to do is go here because I know what the videos are now. So all I have to do is go on them. And I'm going to share the video also. And there's some stuff on here I really didn't think nothing of until, you know, like I said, Christina did hers and she has some great catches. If you didn't see that live stream she did, go by, check out that live stream. I thought it was super duper. And she gave me this idea of like, let me see what other people think, you know, of some of the stuff that I caught that I just, you know, didn't really think it was paranormal. It was, to me, it was explainable, but I really couldn't explain it, you know. So, but this is going to be one of the videos right here. I'm going to share the screen here in a second. Actually, let me go back. You know what? I got the wrong things.
And if we start freezing, please let us know because
Yeah.
our internet's been acting out today.
Yeah, so I actually had to get a different floor mat, so let me put it here. I should have done this in the first place, and I didn't. Go there, and it'll be all right on this. So go back to where I was again. I don't know why I grabbed that one the first time. Then again, because I wasn't thinking.
2 hours later.
It seemed like I would be late at my own funeral. I really would. Maybe lower this down. Actually, hold on. Bring this back up there. Okay. Now, where is?
Where's the live chat?
Oh, I'll get it back. I just want to show this video first. Now I'll get the chat back. Where are you? It shouldn't be too far. There it is. Okay, so let me do that. Oh, so let me back this up some. Okay, so let me go here and here and here. There we go.
Okay.
Okay. There. Okay.
And we're never late for making a grand intro.
There. Okay. All right. I'm gonna share this and I want you to see what I was talking about. And let me know again if you can hear this. Because I didn't think nothing about this until, like I said,
There you go.
tell me what you think. Let me expand this. It's gonna there is wind noise in this, and I do apologize, but I want you to, if you can bypass the wind noise.
Join.
It won't? Hold on. I have to figure out why it won't do that.
You go to the right one. Go on Zoom.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna send it to you through Facebook. So let me just, I don't know. That's what I said. We've been having problems with the computer, and I'm ready to just throw it out the window, so to speak. So let me know what you guys think. Where?
What kind is this? Oh,
Okay.
and then go to Messenger.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me go to Messenger. I'm gonna do that now. I'll just do it here. I'm sorry, give me a couple seconds again, because my computer has just been tripping.
There it is.
There it
she
is. Okay. So yeah, let me go
On Zoom.
off that. Okay. Okay, so let me know what you, and like I said, there is wind noise in this, and I am so sorry, but if you can bypass the wind noise, let me know what you hear, because it's in this that you're gonna hear like a conversation. I didn't think nothing about it till some people pointed it out to me. I'm not gonna really do what I'm actually doing now, but anyway, let me know what you hear. Now, the reason why I turned around right there is because in my ear, I thought I heard somebody talking, but I seen nobody.
Yeah, now I hear it sounds like the whole party. Sounds like people important.
Right, right.
That's great.
If you heard anything, let me know. But now we're gonna go ahead and use.
Now, it sounded like people crying,
Like they're mourning a
like they're
loss.
mourning a loss or mourning, period. But I never really caught that till someone pointed it out to me. Even when I uploaded this, I didn't pay no attention. So what do y'all think? I mean, Christina said it sounded like a woman talking to a guy. Right. See, when I first heard somebody talking, that's when I was standing up and I looked behind me because I thought I heard somebody, but there was nobody behind me. So I'm like, oh, okay, then maybe because the wind was blowing, I was thinking maybe it's the wind playing tricks with me.
Yeah. Well, when you first kind of got way over there, it sounded like someone was walking up to the camera.
Right. And I never
And
caught that.
then all of a sudden, a woman starts talking, you could hear her, and then a man says something back to her. So it was like a man and a woman were having a conversation.
Right.
But she sounded very upset, the woman, but
Yeah, and I didn't think nothing of it.
It just sounds like people sobbing. Like after a while listening, it sounds like a group of them and they're just like mourning. You know what I'm saying? Like they're at
yeah.
like at a funeral, you know how you go to a waking and everybody's mourning, and that's what it sounds like. Someone like a bunch of people like mourning. First start
Right.
out just the female, and then the male talking, and then it just sounded like a bunch of group of people, and then they all just started like mourning, and I'm like, and there's like no one there.
Right.
Yeah.
Melanie said, if I were dead, I think I would be hanging out at the beach. Pam said, definitely hear what sound like sobbing. Yeah, because like I said, I didn't hear none of that until later on down the road when people was like, hey, you got people talking on there. I'm like, really? You know, and I didn't think none of it. I was trying to figure out maybe there's a logical explanation. I was trying to find all kinds of ways to, just say it wasn't paranormal, and I couldn't figure nothing out. And I guess to myself, well, maybe it was paranormal, and I just didn't want to believe it.
Yeah.
It makes sense
Yep.
because yeah, I know we go to talk to the dead, but I didn't want to go, see none, and let alone hear them, and but yeah, I wanted this. That was one that I wanted to share with you. There's another one on here. I'm looking for it now. Jen, we went to this young lady's house, and I'm trying to set this up now. We bought these haunted dolls, and there was a pebble that hit Jen. Do you remember this when the pebble hit you?
Mm-hmm. That came out of nowhere.
And I'm gonna play that to when the pebble hit her. Let me explain it, and I'm gonna share this again. And we did a spirit box session with these dolls. Now we're at the young lady's house.
That's her name's Amanda.
Her name was Amanda. I mean, I can't say was because she's still alive.
Yeah, she's a friend of mine.
You know, Tiggs, how are you doing, fam? Thank you so much for being here. So, yeah, I want you to check this out. And somewhere around the upper part of Jen's shoulder, that something hits her. And just watch. But we would like to get to know. Let me turn this down some. I know this is gonna be definitely on your ears. For you, what is your name? You can speak right into that box.
And you know the names of all your dolls, right? Okay, so if they come through, you'll know exactly it's Gemini.
You can use my energy if you like, sweetheart. What's your name? Now, let me also let you know, she's shy at first, and we was told that she will be. She's shy when she meets new people. But later on, you'll see that she does start to open up. No, you don't know me, sweetheart. We wish you nothing bad. We're good people here. Now she's referring to us as if we were mom and dad. Will you use my energy? Go. What's your name? My name's Ed. That's my wife Jen. And you are?
No, burnt candles.
Now, her and Amanda were smelling the scent of a burnt candle.
You may not have ever used them before.
You can talk to me, sweetheart. Don't be afraid of me.
You don't have to be scared of this box. We can hear your voice through this box, so we can say hello and hear you.
Maybe we can help you.
And the other spirits that are here, we can hear you through this box. This box gives you a voice.
I hear you saying something. Something's better than nothing.
Can you tell us how old you are?
Hey, yeah. How old are you? $14? 6? That was a laugh.
It happened again. Are you giggling?
Now, here's the thing about that giggle. It didn't come through the spirit box. Am I funny?
I know we look funny, don't we?
We look funny. Yeah. That's a gentleman. Hi, sir. I hope you hear all the love. We mean no disrespect. And we want to respect this young lady right here.
Can you give us your age and the spirits?
Please forgive me if the wind is blowing on the camera. I do apologize.
I keep smelling
smell it too.
Really strong, and I didn't smell it at all until we did this. Did you die in a fire from a candle?
Do you smell smoke?
It said smoke right a hair before I even said smoke.
I smell it. Would you like to go home with us? I'd love to take you home.
You want to come home with us?
We have 3 boys that are handicapped with special needs. Maybe you could be their friend. Home.
What was that?
It sounded like you said home. Let's go home.
Do you miss your mommy?
You want mommy? If you do, you gotta say mommy.
That's mommy.
Mommy.
She said mommy. Because I asked her, if you miss your mommy, you gotta say mommy. And then first she said yeah, and then she said mommy.
Yeah.
So you miss your mommy, huh?
Ende, do you know who I am?
Who is she, Ende? Take your time. I know it's hard to talk.
He said her name, Inde. Now we also got Amanda, or yeah, because she said Amanda's name. We also talked to the other doll that we got.
You feel the rest of the spirits
you-
coming. You feel that, like,
Do you mind us being here?
Now she said pendejo.
Yeah.
Still
Just, we're not gonna.
So that's not her. That is a different spirit that said pendejo.
That was the gentleman that's there.
Yes, that's the gentleman.
Cold right here.
a heavier feeling, like
Yeah.
you have a more...
When I take them out, they get very curious about what they see.
Really?
Yeah. So they will, I'm sure they'll all want to come out here.
So you have other dolls.
I have other vessels. I have a few that are not dolls. I have 3 non-human energies. The rest are all human.
Are you going to be happy going home with us?
Up until yesterday, I had 13.
What was that? See, we'll play all this back and listen. But what we didn't hear, we'll pick it up later.
She came through. I just heard her.
It almost sounded like she said my name. Like a little bit, like the first 3 letters of my name. But it was going so fast.
Well, Andy, I just want you to know you are a beautiful girl.
Huh?
I used to have hair just like yours until I got old. I wish I had your hair. I wish I had hair.
NJ, would you like to go home and play at their house? What was that?
That was a guy that came through though. He said, do it.
Huh?
He said, do it.
I don't have any nails.
That was when that rock hit you and you was looking around. We go back.
What was that?
That was a guy that came through though. He said, do it.
Huh?
He said, do it.
I don't have any nail spirits other than that.
Jen's checking to see because it was like she thought it was raining. She felt something.
Little boy. So,
There is a strong smell of smoke that we keep smelling. And it's only when we started doing the spirit box session.
And as you can tell, this is during when COVID came.
Yeah.
It's real obvious.
Hello.
who's the male that keeps coming in on the spirit box? You're not one of mine.
Yes, who are you, sir? I mean, no disrespect to you. Neither does my wife.
Hello, Fire.
What's your name?
Hello, Charlie.
My name's Ed. And you are? Did he say?
My name's Dave.
My name's Dave?
That's what it sounds like, right?
Well, Dave, I'm glad to meet you. I'm glad to meet you. But there's someone else trying to come through.
Can you tell me how many spirits are coming through?
Yeah, how many spirits are with us right now? Whichever one can answer it, I have nothing to offer. How many spirits do I have with us as we speak?
Who's this little guy? Little chihuahua. Oh.
You don't want to give me a number?
What?
How many spirits are here? Did you say 3?
Hi, Ed.
Hi, Ed. I'm glad to know you. But you still won't tell me who you are.
Did someone say I'm bleeding?
Holy?
Did someone say I'm bleeding?
Yeah. That's what it sounds like.
That's when something hit you. I'll go back and let you see. Says I even put it right here at the top of the left of Jen's shoulder. You will see what looks like a dark shadow of a finger tap Jen right as the doll says, "I'm bleeding."
I'm glad to know you. But you still won't tell me who you are.
Did someone say I'm bleeding?
Holy?
Did someone say I'm bleeding?
Yeah.
You see how Jen's looking around? Like something tapped her on her shoulder. I'll do it one more time.
But you still won't tell me who you are.
Did someone say I'm bleeding?
Holy?
Did someone say I'm bleeding?
Yeah. That's what it sounds like.
Oh my god. That was a female.
And that was a female.
I have.
Jen looking all over the place to see what the heck, did something fall on me?
Goosebumps.
Do you have, nuts in your trees?
Nuts?
Nuts.
Oh, nuts? Oh my god.
Because I never got hit with a nut. Or
You
a
got hit
rock.
with a knot?
Either a nut or a rock.
There's no nut. Not me. There's no nut. I don't believe.
I saw something drop right.
Are we invading your space?
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
And Jen looking all over the place. That was nuts.
How you doing, Eli?
Yeah, how you doing, Eli family? Thank you so much for coming in, you guys. I really do appreciate it. And I thank Christina again for giving me this idea because she did this last week. You guys need to go by and check that video out. We pointed a lot of stuff out.
Yeah.
And it was a good video. It was really good.
Yeah, it's always interesting to go over your stuff because sometimes like you film like 5-6 hours sometimes depending on where you are. And you
Right.
try to edit it. The editing used to take me sometimes a week by the time I go through the EVPs and all this stuff that you miss things.
Right.
Like I have this one piece of footage I only found when I went to make a greatest like catches kind of video.
Right.
Um, I hadn't seen it before, and it's somebody clearly walks out of the door like an apparition, and I'm like, what the hell? How the heck did I miss that? Well, because right before that there was a voice, and I was so busy editing the voice, like trying to hear what the disembodied voice said
Right.
to try to figure out where it was coming from because there was two people, but they were far away from each other, and they were both filming. So I had to go get his footage to make sure it wasn't him, where he was. And what he said so that I can make sure it wasn't him. And I was so busy doing that, I didn't realize that an apparition walked out of the door.
Right. Now, I got another one I want to show you guys. I want to play some of the Spirit Box session because it ties into this next video. Boomer, how are you doing? And you right on time because this is the video where a horse walked up to me out of nowhere while I'm doing a Spirit Box session for a coworker of mine because her uncle used to own this house that we're in. All the stuff was still left from when he was living there and he had passed away. And his ashes were scattered around the grounds
Oh,
because that was his house.
yeah.
And so she wanted me to do a Spirit Box session to see if maybe he was still there. And so we did. And I did not expect, though, for what happened next to happen. So I want y'all to really check this one out because this was crazy. Believe me. Check this out.
Are you following me? There's that horse again.
And let me mind you, though, I was talking to my coworker. Actually, she knew the horse. She knew the horse, but the horse had never came on her property before. Never came on this property until now.
The wind is picking up. Are you making the wind blow harder? Are you trying to cool us off because it's a little hot out here? Why don't you step to us and that'll really cool us off? And the horse is coming right over here. Is that you trying to be Mr. Ed? is this horse being drawn to me? Well, Spirits, I'm gonna let you go right now because I got a meeting with Mr. Ed right here. Stay blessed. Hey, buddy. The Spirit send you here? Glad to meet you.
They usually do that.
You know, you shouldn't be out here in this heat. You should get some sun, get some shade. You came to the right place because look at all this shade right here.
On this day, it was 110 degrees outside.
Came to the right place.
Wow.
Is there people over there? Okay.
On that side where that house is, it used to be a green shed.
Mm-hmm.
I heard, you know, I was probably about 10 years old, and I heard Indian yells, like Indian calling.
Right.
And horses galloping. It was probably, it was night.
Really?
It was very
The horse was rubbing his head up against me, and I just was not, you know, cool with that. Because I'm like, what's going on here?
loud, noticeable, but it seemed like I was the only one that like picked that up.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I can't explain.
Yeah, he was just getting a little too close to me. I had to back up for a second. I'm married, buddy. Nice to meet you.
I just wanted to share that one though. I mean, it's nothing really paranormal about it, but I just thought that was a trip. How just out of nowhere.
Well, he never came to the property before, or she, I don't know. But
Right.
the horse never came to the property before. The white noise could have intrigued the horse too, because, you know, animals hear paranormal, you know,
Right.
and they see it too, you know. So yeah, it could have also made, you know, like he heard the noises and the spirits and he was like, oh, what's going on over there?
Yeah, because I just thought that was crazy. Melanie said he liked you. I liked
Yeah.
him too. I just never been that close to a horse before. I'm not afraid of horses really, but I've never really interacted with any. And so for me, it was just kind of trippy, you know. But now I'm totally different now. I've been around them before. The boys has been around them, and I'm cool with it now. But back then, I would, because this is years ago, and back then, you know, I'm new to Texas, and a lot of this stuff was just new to me. I wanted to show you another thing that's not paranormal, but what happened to our vehicle. You know, how can I put this? We didn't know that the neighborhood was like this. If we would have known this, we would have never moved here. So I'm gonna fast forward some of this, and I just want to get to what happened to our vehicle. So I'm gonna share this, and this is when we first moved into this place. So let me share this, and just a really bad experience that we had here, and I'm glad we're away from there now. So check this out.
My camera picked it up also.
Now, what you're going to see is a drug deal gone bad. That's our van. This is at 3:29 in the morning, like it says. Yeah, Boomer. Hold on 1 second. Grab that, Boomer. Watch one hit the large van. You see that? Back it up one more time. Watch what happened to my van. What happened was these guys, I guess they had a disagreement, and the car that started flying by started shooting and shot my van windows out. Ain't that crazy?
You could see the bullets flying through.
And here's the car now. This is what it looks like. The side window and the back window. We got it replaced. Yeah, it's a little.
Yeah.
We
I'm
did.
glad you moved out of that area.
Yeah, we did not know that that area was bad. We didn't know, but we know now.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's I think I blame ourselves because we were such a rush to find a place because we were living in a hotel. We were moving back to San Antonio, and then we just so happened to have found that place, available for rent. And we was like,
Now you know why it was available.
yeah. I mean, it's a whole complex. And now here's another irony. The guy that did the shooting. Now, when we first moved in there, I took Popeye outside for a walk, and there was 3 guys that walked up to me, and one of them held an AK-47 rifle to me and asked me what was I doing there. And I looked at him and I just said, I live here. And they all just started laughing and walked away. Okay. The next day, because I told Jen what happened, and I said, that's okay, Karma's gonna get him. Held a gun to me for no reason. The next day, that guy was shot in the head dead in that apartment complex. I am not kidding. He was a 19-year-old kid, and he was shot and killed at that apartment complex the next day. And I said Karma was going to get him. Eli said, Eddie, was this evidence used in court? I never went to court. I just handled it myself. And one of the things I always do is I stay in my lane.
Yeah.
I'm not no snitch, none of that, unless it's something that I need to say something about, then I will, but I just stay in my lane.
Yeah.
And,
Well,
you
I'm
know,
sure the police came to investigate the area, no? People
oh
must
yeah,
have.
oh yeah, the police came, they ran the ballistics and all that because our son Manny, where they were shooting at, it missed our Manny's bed by, I want to say, a foot. It was a foot up, it would have shot Manny in the back.
Oh.
You know, so God's blessings comes in all forms, and that was one right there. Um, I thank him so much because I'm glad, number one, my kids weren't in the car, and number two, that that bullet missed Manny. I thank God. I got another one I want to show you. This one features spirit stalking, and she came to our house, and we did a spirit box session, and watch
Mhm.
the box on here. This was from a live stream.
That's right.
And
Manny's agreeing with you.
yeah. This is a live stream that we did, and I re-recorded it. And I want you to check this out. The box will come up 666. And I'm like, wow, you know, I could not believe that happened. So I'm going to share this and watch this one.
You can use my energy.
And this was on a live stream.
Can you make all these light up for me, please? And open the lollipop up. There you go. You want to try it?
That's Yvonne right there,
What flavor is it?
Spirit Stalker.
Funny.
Are you at 666? Oh, snap.
Yeah, we don't want you around, sorry. We're just here for good spirits.
Yeah, and can you raise the number up a little bit? Oh, hell no.
It was best to keep it as
It laughed at you. Can you tell me your name? Who's doing that?
Yeah, who's doing it? Keep it at 666 if you're there. Can you keep it at 666?
I don't know what made my stupid butt to say that. Michelle, how are you doing?
I mean, you don't have to.
That's what we have for you.
So good old holy water.
Like that?
Are you thirsty?
Look at the EMF.
Can you tell me what this is?
It's when she put that holy water down that the EMF meter just started going crazy.
You ain't gonna add that third six now, are you? I didn't think so.
Yeah, we'll beat that up in a minute.
It sounded like it said dang nabbit.
Yeah.
I feel you around me. Who is this?
Can you say your name, please?
What's your name?
Is this your favorite one?
And now the EMF just basically stops.
You can have it.
I can have it? Well, thank you then.
It's 2 years now, baby, since you've been gone. I miss you. Love you.
And Frankie is Spirit Stalker's daughter. I believe she was 14 years old, and she unalived herself.
Oh, I think Boomer's in the waiting room because he said knock
Oh,
knock.
is he? Okay. There. So that was crazy. I'll play a little more of this. And then I explained it that
If there's any negative spirits here, will you get mad if I say this? The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Who's calling Amanda?
Spirits, is our Howling candy poison?
He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me to the path of righteousness for his name's sake. And yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. For thine eye.
something else I just noticed. Let me back this up a second, because when she was putting that holy water down, the geometer, the lights went up. I didn't notice that till just now. When she starts spreading this holy water,
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall
the
not
geometer
want.
lights
He maketh
go.
me lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me to the path of righteousness for his name's
See
sake.
that? I never noticed that till now. I didn't pay that no attention, because you have to hit that table, or because it's very sensitive. And so she didn't hit the table or nothing. And that's why we stayed away from the table, so that nothing would hit it, because of the geometer. And when she put that spirit or holy water down on these two pieces of candy, it raised the lights on it.
And yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear
That's
no
crazy.
evil. Righteousness for his name's sake. And yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow.
That's crazy. Never knew that till now.
Yeah, and she was already had lifted it and was away from it by the time it went off. So
I never noticed that till just now. It's funny how we catch these things later. That's why I'm so glad you did what you did, Christina, last week. And I told everybody, y'all need to go by and check that out, because we caught stuff on there that she didn't even think about.
yeah.
You know, what do you got so far? You know, is any of this stuff to you guys paranormal, or is it, you know, how you doing, Boomer?
All right.
Hey guys.
How y'all doing? Hey, Tony.
Sorry guys.
That's Manny in the back.
Yep. Jen had a very important phone call. That's why she had to back up for a few.
How you doing, Christina?
Good. How are you, Tony?
Doing great.
I got one more I wanted to show. If I wanted. Oh, is it this one? I think it is. This is when me and.
Well, the first one with the cemetery was great.
Oh, the cemetery?
Yeah.
Yeah, that like I said, honest to goodness, I didn't pay no attention. I'm always going to cemeteries now, and I'll put this the camera down and just let it record while I walk away. That was just one time that I did it, and I actually caught voices.
Yeah.
But then another time, I'll probably save that video for another day though. But there was another time that I put the camera down and left, and same thing happened, but it wasn't. It was in a cemetery, but it was inside a mausoleum. I
In the
think.
mausoleum, yeah.
And I let
That
it.
the one, was that the one with the balloon? There was something weird going on with the balloon in there.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Of course, I
You
remember
know I
you,
watch all
Eli.
the videos, right? Hey, Andrew, nice to see you.
How can I forget my first #1 stalker?
mm,
No, this
I
next
was
one.
in. Oh yeah, I was in the cemetery near me. Yeah, in last summer, I guess, or
Uh-huh.
and I put the camera down and a recorder. And so I was just recording, and I had the camera recording in one place, and I walked over to kind of get a feel for. I was just in a little alcove with a whole bunch of they cremate people and they put them in those
The crematorium.
boxes outside,
The crematorium.
and yeah, so it was outside, but it was in this little in cove or alcove where this was.
Right.
And I literally with my ears heard somebody say something to me, and I said, "Oh, is that you talking?" And you can hear me walking back. When I edited the video, you could hear that person said something. I forget what they said now, but you could hear it loud as day on the camera. I heard it with my ears too, and it made me walk back, and you could hear me walking back. So it wasn't me because it was so close to the camera and in the audio.
Right.
And you could hear me walking back, so I was far away. It couldn't have been me. So I thought that was interesting. So sometimes it is good to leave the camera because they feel less they'll feel more inclined to talk into it if you're not on top of it.
Right. That's very true. Now, this one, this is what me and John, when he was the paranormal guy, and we went and did a spirit box session at I don't know what those are called. I think they're called crypts. And well, I'll let you see what we asked, and we obliged it.
After this, can I show you something, Eddie?
Yeah. Yeah. So let me share this real quick. Hold on, I gotta back it up some now because I kind of went too far. Okay. So here.
Ron, was that you? Who was messing with the blue light on that device?
Or any of the Vaughn members? Was that you? Can you tell us how you died? Take that as a no.
Are you finished speaking with us? If so, turn that meter on, make one of the lights go off if you want us to leave right now. Wow.
That's crazy. They wanted us to leave.
So you want us to leave
You want us to leave,
now.
right?
If you want us to leave, make the lights go off one
more
time. And we'll leave, I promise. That was 3 lights at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That was temperature, up, down, and that was air pressure. Okay, that's our confirmation.
Well, that's our cue. It's time to go.
Thank you for speaking with us.
That's all, folks.
That got me. I wasn't expecting that little.
We obliged them.
If I could share something with you real quick.
Yeah, you sure can.
If it's not interrupting anything.
No, you're not interrupting.
So, all right, let me prepare it before I start sharing. Let me get to the spot real quick.
Uh-huh.
It's on my
Hello, Jason.
PCT. So this was on the third. No, this was on the 11th. And so I gotta get to that spot before I start sharing because I don't want to bore everybody with the what's happened at what 15:15 I think it was. What time we at? All right, that's close enough to start. So this it's only an audible at the moment because the way the camera was positioned, what happened was off camera, but I'll explain it as we go here.
Right.
Request has been sent. Okay.
Oops.
You just gotta allow the share.
Oh, my bad. Yes.
All right. So this is the living room CCT. Oh, it'd probably help if I shared sound because it's all sound. Come on. We got sound, share sound. Okay. All right. So you just gotta listen real close. It happens at 15:15. So let me skip a minute or two. All right, that's 15:07. At this point, I'm in the kitchen preparing a snack or whatever. Okay.
Right.
God bless America. Anyway, we'll get it right here. All right, so at this point, I'm in the kitchen. I'm like getting a snack or whatever. Let me skip ahead another couple of minutes so you don't have to. All right, 15:11 is good. All right, that'll give me time to explain what's going on. So, all right, I got in the living room. All right, you see, I got my new poker set up and everything going on, right?
Mhm.
So, what happens? I come in from the. You can hear me in the kitchen running water and stuff like that.
Right. Hello, little
Come
Patty.
in, and you'll see here in about 2 minutes when I come in, and that's when you really gotta listen. That sound was me coming downstairs, going in the kitchen, opening the door, closing the door. Turn on the water, all that shit. Bagging up some bottles and shit.
You bagging up bottles of shit?
Yeah, see. See how it is? Like, you want to do it when I'm watching, huh? Oh, damn it. I skipped too far. I wanted to skip another minute so you didn't have to sit there and wait. Let me go back a minute. All right, go back another minute. All right, right here. All right, so 15, 14, 11. So while I'm waiting for whatever it is I had going in the kitchen, I think I was making toast or something. So while I'm waiting for the toaster, I decided I'm gonna go in the living room and pick up the cards and stuff off the table. I was playing solitaire earlier and just wanted to go in and pick up the cards. Right there. You hear that loud thump? Excuse you?
Yeah.
That loud noise came from. Now I'll back it up one more time in case anybody else missed that loud thumping noise. Then I'll skip ahead and explain where it came from and what happened. Now, this is where I always kick myself for not having the camera in the right position at the right moment. Because I wasn't looking either. So I only heard it. I didn't see exactly what it was. All right, 15, 14, 36.
Wow.
That's excuse you. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to live because to show you. All right, so after that, I repositioned my camera to show more of the living room. What had happened when I was standing here, and you can see how far away this table is to this area. Right. It's a good 3.5, 4 feet, maybe 5. I don't know. So I'm standing here at the table, and I hear from over here that loud thump. It sounded like either somebody slammed into the table, or picked the table up and slammed it, or shoved one of the chairs into the table. Now you can see this chair is pinned between this stand and the table. They're all tight. Okay, this big, comfy chair is pinning this chair against the table. You know, so everything's like neat and tight over here. So the only thing that I can come up with is something lifted the table and slammed it, or bumped into it real hard and shoved it against the wall. So when I look over, you know, you hear me say, excuse you. Right. When I look over, this flap of the plastic tablecloth was flapping very vigorously right after that. And you can see how still it is now, right?
Yes.
Now, I mean, there is a window to the right here, and I'll show you. All right, so this window here, I have the top open just a little bit. It's blocked here with a small fan here that I use for exhaust, okay? Right. So like if I'm having a game and people are smoking or whatever, we got a little exhaust fan there. So there was no wind coming through there. That's all blocked off for everything. Just in case somebody asks, oh, maybe it was the wind. No, for one, wind don't blow through my living room hard enough to slam a table against the wall.
I thought it was
that's all blocked off. You know, just to answer the question before it's asked. But what it sounded like was the table being slammed against the wall or picked up and slammed on the floor.
I thought it was a door slam.
Everybody else said that too. But what I did was I went back to the kitchen camera, played it back at that time. All right, now there's wind blowing through the window, and you can see it's flapping from the, but it wasn't enough to, anyway. So I went to the kitchen camera and I went to the back room camera. Both of those were, oh, that's the wrong button. both of those, neither one of those cameras picked up the sound loud enough to determine that it came from there. So it had to come from here.
Hello, Tita.
Cam 2, this is the back room. All right. See all my bagged up bottles. So this is the back room, and there's nothing here. So this wall here, all right, these are the stairs that go up. So this wall is the division of the living room and back room, right? The closet would be in this area. The table would be, you know, in this area along that wall.
Right.
So there's nothing that could have made the noise from this side to pick up on the camera in the living room that loud and that close. Right. In the kitchen, at that time, I went back I went back to the exact same time. I'll do that here. On the 11th.
Darn.
We'll go back to the same time on the 11th in the kitchen. That's 15:13:45. So I'm still in the kitchen making my snack. The door is closed. Okay, that's the door to the back room.
Right.
That was never open. So it was never that being slammed. And let's skip 1 minute. Oh, no. Yeah, let's skip because it was 15:15 something. So let's skip to when I go.
Eli's message.
And don't worry, those dishes have been washed since then, just so you know.
Well, Eli was just wondering, where's your bottles of shit?
Haha.
But anyway.
All right, 15:04. So when you hear the sound on this camera, it sounds far away.
Right.
So you know it came from another room. Like I could barely hear it the last time I played.
Right.
So yeah, so just to show, refrigerator door closed, back room door closed, no windows open. Okay, so
Right.
it was nothing from here slamming shut. There was nothing in the back room slamming against the wall, so it definitely had to come from.
Do that again.
Yeah, see, I'm in there saying, "Do it again, do it again."
I
dare you. And that's me shuffling cards. So this absolutely came from this area.
Right.
And seeing as how I wasn't looking over that way at the time, I didn't see the action. I just heard the noise.
Right.
And this shit was like flapping like somebody had just picked up the table and slammed it. Or walked against it and bumped it against the wall.
Right.
That's how it sounded.
That's crazy.
And you saw earlier, like, because that top part of the window being open, you saw how very little it would catch the underneath that and blow it just slightly.
Right.
So there's not enough wind coming through that window because it's blocked off on the one side to make it flap like all crazy like that. So, yeah. So that's the most recent thing that happened. Oh, hi, Jen. Most recent thing that happened here in shit, I don't know how long.
That's
and I wish I had that camera positioned where it is now at the time, but
right.
You know, I don't foresee stuff like that happening. So
hey,
you know.
Eli, I'm glad we made your day. I hope we made everybody's day. Hook and Good Creations, Tina, hope we made your day. I got another one I want to show you guys. Now, I got a question to ask everybody, even the panel. Have you ever went to a cemetery and seen your whole name on a headstone?
Me?
Say that again.
Definitely not.
Have you ever went to a cemetery and seen your name on a headstone?
Only in my dreams. Or visions, rather.
Christina said no. And so Boomer said no. I did, and it's a trip. You
I
know,
saw my name in an obituary.
I have
to PFC when I searched.
Michigan the man, how are you doing, Rob? Thank you so much for being here. I want to show y'all this real quick. I was gonna do, you know, spirit box session at the cemetery. I ended up doing that, and just so happened to see my. Actually, let me go back. I kind of screwed that up. I did it right. Okay. I seen my name, that's my full name on this headstone. This is crazy.
December
The name
23rd,
on this grave right here
1949. May 15th.
is my whole name.
Wow.
Edward Frank Johnson.
Well, at least it didn't have the same birthday.
Oh, that's what I was going to mention. You see the birthday right here that he died May the 15th, 2003?
Yeah.
My birthday is July 15th. I was born in 63.
Okay. I guess you could work that in somehow if you really reach.
Right. I just found that really odd to see your
Yeah.
name on a headstone.
Yeah, just having that your exact name on somebody else's headstone is weird enough, bro. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, and that was what
Crazy.
I wanted to share that because that is crazy. What is the chances that you would see your full name on a headstone?
So did you ever like look it up or anything, see if it was a relative at all or anything?
Yeah, it's not a relative at
Wow.
all. He died of natural causes.
Wow.
And that's all it said on his obituary.
Mhm.
And he was white.
Oh, he was white.
Yes.
Damn. There you go.
So
You got a half brother out there somewhere?
either that or my parents was using Final Touch and they don't even make that anymore. Well, that's how he got so soft. How did he get so white?
I have a bottle. Okay, can we stop with the bags and bottles of shit now? Come on. Like, seriously. Look, that's the lingo of upstate New Yorker, okay? We do everything, you know. That's good shit. That's bad shit. That's awesome shit right there. That's, you know, that's just the way we talk.
I know, and I should know because I'm from Ohio and we do the same thing. I make fun of it now.
Yeah, some people just take it too far, like Eli.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go that far with it. I make a little joke and then just like what's his name? Christopher Cross said, sail on. Sailing takes me away where I'm going through eternity. But anyways, you guys like those videos? And they're still up. So if you want to see the whole videos of those, go by and check them out. Those are actually pretty old. Some are from 4 to 5 years. So those are just some of the catches that I had. And a lot of them I just never caught till people pointed them out to me. You know, never caught them. And I want to share that. And again, I gotta thank Christina because we did that on her channel. We was catching stuff that she didn't even catch.
Yeah.
And
I have more for you, so we're gonna do it again this week.
Yeah, and we're gonna do it again because that's why I'm gonna stop on those right there because there's other ones that we got. Actually, I'm gonna show this one
real quick. Believe it or not, that incident in the living room is the first one since the hall incident with the boxes. And you know how long ago that was.
Yes.
Well, like, you know, I have so many spirits here. I'm surprised that they don't make more noise or stuff. But like even today, I was annoyed. The doorbell rang. So I went to the doorbell. It was those Jehovah Witness or whatever to give me a paper. I was like, okay, yeah, nice. Okay.
Fuck Jehovah.
I closed the door. I start going back in. I put two doorbells out of there because if one runs out of batteries and I don't realize, then nobody can get me. So, you know, they rang the other doorbell. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I go back out and they're like, oh, they're both for one house. I go, well, sometimes they don't work. I said, because, you know, if the internet goes out, one of them won't get a signal or whatever. But I said, the other people aren't home anyway. So they're like, okay, and they leave. I go back, I close the doors, everything. I come back inside. I start doing something. And the doorbell rings. I go, what the fuck, man?
Are those the kind of doorbells that are attached to a doorbell cam that you set up with your Wi-Fi?
I have one that has a doorbell cam and one that's just a regular, but you know, So the one that had the doorbell cam, it kept running out of batteries because it was so cold. So
Uh-huh.
then my friends were like calling me through the back door and stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm like, okay, the doorbell doesn't work. So I put another one, just a sticky one that you could press and it will just chime in here. So there's 2 doorbells for me and, one each for the upstairs. So they just press the bigger ones because they see them. Anyway, so I come back inside. I'm inside like 3 or 4 minutes and the doorbell rings. I go, these bitches. Now I'm going to say something. I go back out to the door bell and absolutely nobody's around. And I'm like, what the frick? And it rang the doorbell, the one under the camera one, right? So I'm
Right.
like, yeah, but they still had to go near the camera. So the camera would have picked up who it was. Cause I thought, was it a mailman? Did they drop something? Like, cause sometimes these delivery people, they'll ring the bell. So you go out, but there's no delivery. And they're like, yeah, I delivered it, but they stole it, the delivery person. So I go back to the camera. The camera didn't pick up any movement. So the doorbell literally, the other one that is not, that you literally have to press, it's not by any kind of motion. Somebody pressed it and nobody was there. And I was like, God damn. The one time the camera, but it didn't pick up any motion. So whoever rang it wasn't there. I was so mad. I'm like, oh.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
He's just having a good old time with himself. I'd rather him be happy though than him be upset.
Yeah.
That is
It looks like he's having a good time.
He is. He's having a good old time. How about you guys? I'm hoping you guys are having a great time. I really do. Eli said, Eddie can sing. I can?
Welcome back, Jan.
Rob says, sorry to make it short. Guys, I've got to get back to work. Hey, Rob, take it easy. Thanks for coming in. Put your link in so that you never know who's there, and they might not have your link. They can come by and check you out. Patty
Eli,
said,
one of these days I'm gonna stomp you into a pile of shit.
and he said, please, Patty said, please don't use God's name in vain. I don't. I do not use God's name in vain. You know what I should have did was show the best of series where all those that I had showed today is on there.
I still like the trailer one. That's your best one.
Or the one where I got hit in the back.
Yeah.
I could show that next week.
Mm-hmm.
Because me and Christina, we're gonna do part 2 of what she did last week this week.
Oh, can I what's the term? Plug something real quick, just because what Eli said reminded me of it. I started a Suno channel where you can make your own songs and stuff.
Yes.
I want to check that out sometime.
Yeah, do you know what? And I did too. As a matter of fact, yeah, play it. Play it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. Put your Suno in. If anybody here has Suno, I want you to put it in. We can come by and check you out. I got Suno also. So go by, check out Boomer, check out me, check out Fancy. Even though Fancy is not here, she got some really good stuff.
Oh yeah, I checked out Fancies. Yeah.
She got some really good stuff. Go by, definitely check out Fancy.
He's got the lappies.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
He's got the lappies.
Yes, he does.
Put it in here.
I sent you a picture too, Eddie, if you want to show.
Okay.
But don't mean to take you off topic, but leave it to Eli to make me think of something.
It is all good.
In the neighborhood.
You know what? Let me go.
My ex-boyfriend at the time, when I was living in Long Island, and I was sitting there, I don't know, looking at my phone or my tablet or whatever, and he says to me, there's someone, like next to you, like near the chair. And I turned around to look at him, and he just snapped a picture really quick, and that's what he got. And I found it recently and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot he snapped this picture, you know. No context, just he saw something or he thought he did and he took the picture and that's what came out.
Can I share this?
Yeah, that's why I sent it to you.
Yeah, let
I
me
thought
share
it
the picture.
was crazy. Look at that little blue thing.
Yeah,
I to this day we don't know what it is. He just saw it. He's like, there's
Can
somebody
you
standing there.
can you explode that or like zoom in or anything or?
I don't know. No, it won't let me zoom in. Oh, wait a minute. No, it won't let me zoom in. You know what?
Oh, okay.
Let me
And you
try.
probably have to, instead of
It,
share it, you probably have to download it in order to
Right. Yeah,
make
I'm
it
probably
bigger.
gonna have to download it.
But
Crazy though. That's your
I
ex-boyfriend?
mean, I almost see like a face in it, but it's so small it could just be the what do they call it? The that
oh,
effect
the
people get.
pareidolia. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know. It
but
looks, and I was on a live stream one time and I gotta find that picture. And Tammy, Rock Fam, sent
Mm,
me a screenshot of my live stream that had a weird square little blue spirit looking at me through the window. And I'm like, I wonder if it's the same one.
wow.
You know?
excuse me,
That's what she said.
that just snuck up.
Well, that got Manny going. Yeah, better out that way than the other.
I guess.
Like they used to say, I'd rather burp and waste it and fart and taste it. Oh no, I got it backwards.
Rather fart and waste it than burp and taste it.
Right. Had it backwards. My bad. Fart wasted and burp and taste it. You like tasting your own farts, babe? I was just asking. Ain't nothing wrong with smelling your own farts and liking it. I'm quite sure there's a lot of people that like to break one and they smell it.
Cab does. He's one of those freaks.
Because you like grade the fart, you know. Remember the fart you made 2 years ago?
Yeah, and who could sit there and eat a bowl of Spanish rice while listening to somebody talk about farts?
Actually, I can.
Okay, so I found the other one, and that's from the live stream. But yeah, I would recommend downloading it because it's really small.
Okay, that's what he said. It's really small.
Little Patty said, ew, no.
Ooh, wait a minute, I gotta bring my Facebook back. There it is.
Oh, by the way, before I forget to say it, like I forgot to say it when I first came in, it's great to be here again on a Eddie and Jen panel. It's been so long.
Hey man, bro, it's good to have you here.
Haven't seen you in a while.
We haven't seen you in forever.
Yeah, the last time I saw you,
Come on over to D Live sometime. You'll see me almost every day.
You know,
oh, you went back to D Live? You weren't doing it for a while, and
I wasn't doing anything for a while.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, I just kind of was giving the whole social media thing a break. So,
oh, good.
I do that time to time.
Yeah, so if you look near the window, the door, it's circled in red, but that's why I'm saying you have to pull it up. There's some blue thing with a face. It almost looks like a cartoon character.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna save it, and I'm gonna bring it back up. Give me a second here, because I'm gonna.
So my boyfriend took the other one first, like, I don't know, a few weeks before the live stream I did, and then I was doing the live stream and she caught that and took a screenshot, and she was like, "What the heck is that blue thing
Yeah,
in the
but
window?" And I said, "I have no idea because it's nothing that's um glaring because I don't have anything like that, you know."
right.
Eli, can you sense what's going to happen now? Did you sense that happening?
He's so cute when he laughs.
There it is. Okay, so now let me share this again.
$2 later.
I know, right?
Oh, see, I forgot we're over at Eddie. You can edit that out, right? Oh, no, we're live. Never mind.
So now let's see if I can zoom in.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. And but now move it because it's yeah, in that red thing right along the
You gotta
side there.
go up.
Now, yeah. Move it. Yeah, keep going. No, you were right.
Where the
You
red
just gotta
circle
go up.
is.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna zoom it.
Yeah, but not there. You're way off of where you are. Okay.
Oh, am I?
See
Yeah,
at the
so
bottom
on the
right
bottom
corner?
of the door. Yeah,
Right
there in
there.
that circle. Yeah.
You're special.
I am special.
Where
That's why
it's
they
circled.
special ed. Right there.
Hey,
Yeah,
that
you
looks
see that block thing with the face? And
Yeah.
it radiates a blue light too. So I thought maybe it was the same thing that was down there at the time, like the chair. I have no idea what it is.
Wow. That's a good catch.
Yeah, Tammy caught it. I was on live stream talking to everybody, so I didn't know. She sent me that screenshot. She's like, "What the fuck is that?" I go, "I don't know."
That's a good catch.
maybe it's one of the children.
Yeah, like the children that should be crossing. Because I see
Yeah.
the face.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Tina. I'm like, what the
Why
hell?
does it look like a spirit form of SpongeBob SquarePants?
Yeah, well, she says it looks like the abominable snowman, which is what I thought. And I'm like looking around my room,
Yep.
and I'm like,
I
no,
see that.
nothing has that shape, look, eyes like that. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, now I see it. Yeah, it looks like the
Yeah, I
abominable
just,
snowman from Rudolph.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it had a blue like light to it, and I was like, I don't know what it is.
That's crazy.
So I thought because that other weird blue blob we had seen a little before, I go, maybe, it's the same thing. It just was able to show itself more this time,
Right.
That's funny.
Wow.
That's crazy right there.
That's a good catch, though.
Yeah, she caught that. I don't know how, but she and he caught that other thing. He saw something and he snapped that picture, and that's what came out. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow.
Wow, that's great. That is a great catch. What do you guys think? In the panel, or on the chat, what do y'all think? I think it was a good catch. Josh, if you never have farted so loud that your dog got up and walked out of the room, you haven't lived yet.
I got a question though, Christina. You said that happened on one of your live streams, right?
Yeah.
And she captured it from the live. Did you go back to that live stream and look for it there to see?
I always said it's an 8-hour live stream. So I was like, God damn, it had to be
Oh,
the
she didn't
longest
tell you a
live stream in
timestamp or anything?
Huh?
She didn't tell you the timestamp when she captured
And I
the.
wonder if on that picture it has the timestamp. I don't know.
I'll go back and look at
No,
it.
he doesn't have it. But back then, timestamping wasn't big, in the beginning, when we first started this.
No,
But yeah,
I mean the timeline on the live stream. At what time
Yeah.
during the live stream?
I don't know. It was a long time ago because you see where I was in my
Oh,
old
okay.
office. But yeah, I was.
Oh, this was back before you moved?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So yeah, but I should go back and look at that one because I think in the beginning of that live stream, I walked everybody over to that spooky house. And then I came back and I was talking to everybody. And then she's like, maybe it followed you from the house. And I was like, you never know.
Oh, I see.
We went to look at the spooky house and then we came back. So that's why it was such a long live stream too.
So, what do y'all got going on this week, starting with Boomer?
What do I got going on this week? Not much.
Matter of fact, also can you put your D Live in so that people can come by and check y'all on D Live?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, put your D Live in also.
Yeah. And I was giving everybody your new YouTube channel, but I guess you're not doing YouTube lives right now because everybody was asking about
Well,
you.
I can't because I need 50 subscribers before I can do that.
How many you got on it so far?
Last I checked, 25.
We got 25 more.
Yeah, I have to put your channel up.
Not that.
If we Boomer's link in, if we can get 25 more people, he can go live on
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be worth your time. I don't know if I feel like start live streaming on YouTube again anyway.
but there's his D Live, and definitely check him out when he does karaoke. I try to get on there from time to time, and but we have fun. We have fun. When we do, it's fun.
Yeah, I haven't done a actual karaoke stream per se, but when I'm on there sometimes and we're listening to music, I get an urge, so I'll just like start singing when I get in the mood. But one of these days I'll schedule an actual karaoke night or something and invite y'all over.
Yeah. And then and I will try my best to make it there. And because I love to sing on karaoke. I know Lady D will be there.
Lady D's usually there, Sam's usually there.
Yep, Yosemite Sam.
Shelly's always there, but not for the karaoke aspect. But
well, you know what, Shelly? We need to get you on there to sing too. And if you don't want to sing, we'll ask Cassie to sing for you. I'll ask her.
Eli, I stopped sending you a link because you never fucking answer them. So I used to send you a link every time I sent somebody else a link. You never came by, so I gave up on it.
It won't
let you on X. Won't let you on D Live. Okay. All right. Well, why are you bitching about a link then to something you can't get on?
Well, on that note, Christina, what you got going on this week? Because you already did Sinister Sunday, and that's up. So everybody go by, check out her Sinister Sunday. And then what we got going on the rest of the week?
So the rest of the week we have Wednesday, we'll go live and do some cards and stuff. Thursday, I'm hoping Eddie will join me again and we'll go through another video of catches.
Yep.
And then Saturday I usually go on with Danny and we do something, talk about paranormal, or we do that Etsy method where he'll put the spirit box in his ears and he'll say what the spirits are saying, and I'll ask some questions, and then, or if he's not feeling well or whatever, I'll usually play games or something then. But I also always have a video Friday night. Hey, Scott.
Hello, Scott.
Boomer's here. You were asking about him. Here he is.
Well, I lost a subscriber. I got 24.
that means somebody didn't subscribe all the way. Yeah, do
I
us a
mean, somebody just said, eh.
Yeah, make sure that we are, especially us and Christina, make sure that you're locked in with us because YouTube is back to purging again. And
Yeah.
so if you're not really locked in, they're gonna unsubscribe you. So I'm just letting y'all know. If you wonder what happened or you say I didn't get a notification, that is why. They're doing it again. They're purging.
Hey, Scott.
If you
Long
guys
time no see.
Anybody in here, if you have a channel, Tina, put your channel link in too. Tina's got a nice channel because she does crafts.
Yeah.
She does crack? I didn't know that.
Yeah, crack killed Applejack. But other than that, she does crafts.
Oh, crafts. Okay. Crafts. All right. Damn, I was hoping I'd go to a live stream, see her sparking up a pipe real quick, you know?
Mm. Well, Boomer has a new channel, Scott. So make sure you click on his channel up there, and you'll see it. He has his D Live too. But yeah. So I also do like spooky kind of stories. A lot of them are true stories. I don't know. They say they're true. That are spooky from around the internet and like different spooky story forums. So I'll go read them and tell them in story forums. So that's Friday night. So those are fun. So if you like spooky stories, check out the Friday night stories. And and I have the Sinister Sunday where right now we're doing the cryptids of the Appalachian.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so we're on story. I think this week was either 7 or 8. So there's 2 more stories of the Appalachian cryptids, and then we'll do another one.
And I'm gonna try to reach out also to Carol XO because she lost her mom recently, and she is really good people. I will try to do an interview with her so she could talk about her channel called Screaming Mimes. And but all of us here know Christina or Carol for a long time. But like I said, she just recently lost her mom. And
It's gonna be hard for her for a while.
right, it's gonna be hard on her for a while because her mom was like her best friend. And so I want to try and enlighten her and get her some new subs also. So and Carol, I know she likes to watch later on. So Carol, if you see this, we love you. And reach out to me, and because we are going to reach out to you. But yeah, and then catch us again next Sunday, God's willing. If it's not Sunday, it'll definitely be on a Monday. So I want to thank everybody for coming in. If you have a channel, we'd love for you to put your channel link in. Go by, show some love to each other because that's what we're all about. That love.
Whoop, whoop.
Huge shout out also to Facebook groups. Thank you so much. You know who you are. There's so many of you. I appreciate you for posting me or letting me post. A huge shout out also to X. Thank you also, by the way. I will be deleting my X account pretty soon because to me, they're showing too much bad stuff.
Yeah, I got rid of it a long time ago. I only have the Messenger now.
Yes, and so I'm going to be deleting.
Well, I won't be able to get a hold of any of them because
there you will. I still have Messenger.
I don't have Messenger. They deleted my account, my whole Google account, and everything associated with it. That's why I don't have Facebook or anything anymore.
You know what? I got your phone number. I'll call you, and then you'll have my number. And then that way I can send it to your text message.
All right.
So I can do that. But
and you can always pop in and say, because I could still look at my X mail. And
yeah, that's all I use X for is my messenger service. I don't bother with all that other garbage because there's too much,
But I don't ever go look at it, and for some reason it doesn't give me notifications. But if you ever need me, just pop on and give a comment on my latest video, and of course I'll find.
Right. And what, I can turn the notifications on? What, on X?
Shut up, UI.
I don't have to delete it.
Ugh.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do then. I'm gonna turn off the notifications. I'm gonna try
Yeah,
that.
you can do that. That's what I do.
That's what I'll do then.
That's what I do.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
why I don't, that I have the notifications off. I guess that's why it never tells me if there's a message or anything. So somebody would have to physically say, hey, I left you something on X message. So I would have to go look at the message, you know.
So if I send you a link on X, Eddie, what I'll do is I'll text you at your number and let you know.
Right,
that-
but I'm gonna still give you my phone number because I was supposed to give it to you a long time ago, and I got your number off.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm still gonna give you my number. Mother the Raven, how you doing? She said, "I'll send you a carrier pigeon, Boomer. just don't eat the pigeon."
Oh, don't send it to me at the end of the month then when I'm running out of food.
But and plus, I'm gonna talk to Boomer soon because I want to learn how to use my OBS. So I am gonna be.
Oh, that's another thing.
Right.
I had to uninstall my OBS, but I can still, I don't need it to help you out on yours, but
yeah,
I won't have it as a visual for you to go through everything step by step.
Right.
But I can explain to you if you show yours. Like if we do a Zoom call sometime, we'll do a private Zoom call. You can share your OBS screen with me and I can guide you through it and show you where to go and what to do. So
okay, that'll work. That's how we'll do it then because I really want to learn how to use the OBS so I can load up my intro and my outros.
Right. And your system, you got a kick-ass system. So your system should be able to handle anything you got to throw at OBS. Mine just wasn't handling it very well. So.
Right. So on that note, I thank you, Boomer and Christina, so much for coming up. We love you guys.
I appreciate the invite.
I thank everybody that's in the chat. We love you. We appreciate you so very much. And from my house to yours, we hope you have a wonderful, fantastic Sunday and the rest of the week. So,
and I'll be over at my D Live right after this. So much love to you and yours, and keep it real.
Yeah, and I'll try to make it over there because we're getting ready to get dinner started now. So you guys have a great night, morning, whichever it is, where you are. We love you all. And until next time,
Stay blessed.